Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining us from. Welcome to coverage of the second CG United one-day international West Indies up against Pakistan. We're live from the Brian Lara Cricket Academy in South Trinidad. Pakistan arrive with a 1-0 series lead. One change for the West Indies. Justin Graves comes in, Noro Mario Shepherd, and 3 changes for Pakistan. Mohammad Nawaz will add to his spin bowling, as well as Hassan Ali and Abrar Ahmed. Those are the 3 changes for Pakistan. As a reminder, the West Indies won the toss and they decided to bowl first. The men in maroon make their way out for the second one-day international. They need a victory, desperate for a victory to keep this series alive. Saeem Ayub in his familiar position at the top of the order, a remarkable average and a good strike rate as well. 3 centuries to the young man. A sensational start to his one-day international career. Alongside Abdullah Shafiq, had a decent start in this series. We'll want to make sure that he gets a start again, and this time he kicks on. Over his head, similar area, went hard, and there's value to going hard sometimes.
Yeah, almost worked, almost with the angle again. Saeem Ayub, 3 dots, and then just flashes away at that. With Saeem Ayub, you know that he's going to be positive, so just going hard at that, flashing it away.
That will be 4. Very well played by Saeem Ayub. His second boundary, this one much more in control.
I'm just talking about ability, that is in abundance with Saeem Ayub. If you miss your length, that is slightly too full, he'll do that. That is a very classy square drive.
That's classical, really is, from Shafiq. Languid and lovely.
And one thing about the openers from Pakistan is that once they play their shots, they look very classy. That is an excellent cover drive.
That's crunched with some ferocity. A little bit of width and length. Ayub says thank you very much.
Yeah, a little bit of width. That's all Ayub needs. Saeem Ayub, very good through the offside, as most left-handers are. And absolutely made sure that he packed a punch. Threw his hands at it. It's gone quickly to the fence in the air, but didn't matter because it was hit so hard.
Along the carpet, this will be another 4. Saeem Ayub is finding his groove. Quite ominous signs for West Indies. 24 without loss.
Yeah, probably the shot of the morning. We've had a few to choose from, and that is superb.
Quite deliberate. This should go for 6. It does go. It's the first 6 of the innings. And guess who? Saeem Ayub. A strong area for lefties.
He's so good on the offside, be it hitting it in the air or on the ground. It is short, it is wide, and he just goes up and over. An uppercut all the way. Yeah, it is 6.
Very compact from Shafiq. Not for the first time this morning, he's driven the ball well.
Another gorgeous cricket shot. Good balance, good timing. This is a picture of elegance.
Very good from Jaden Seals. Justin Graves takes a simple catch at slip, and he's got Saim Ayub for the second time in 2 games.
Commitment to the plan, consistent execution. That is Jaden Seals, and that is the breakthrough. Saim Ayub gone for 22. 37 for 1, Pakistan.
Another one in the over. That's a big one for Jaden Seals. Rampal is on his feet because it is a double wicket maiden for Seals. Pakistan hearts fluttering, West Indian fans overjoyed.
Full of length, sneaking through. Looks like it caught the pad on the way. He doesn't care. A double wicket maiden for Jaden Seals. He is bowling himself into being the talisman of this West Indies team. Babar Azam, the current talisman of the Pakistan team, gone for a duck. Pakistan 37 for 2.
He is a driver of some quality, and I don't mean of vehicles, but of the cricket ball. Shafiq.
As sublime as they come, full face, the maker's name. Beautiful balance.
Beautiful. That's nice and crisp from Mohammad Rizwan, using the pace, having that awareness as to where the fielders are. Beautifully executed.
Yeah, it's the body position, getting low and cutting down because there's a slip. So using the crease, getting back and across somewhat.
In the air, Moti underneath it. Moti takes it. Intervene on the rhythm of Shafiq, but great on Jediah Blades and Moti, who put one down the other night.
Yeah, he was a little bit late on coming forward. Gudakesh Moti, no way in control, but he got there. You can see there that delayed movement. A wicket for Jediah Blades. The young man will celebrate, and Shafiq now has to go for 26.
Ouch. I think Blades kind of fell over that, maybe should have stopped it. 71 for 3.
A firm push by the captain.
Gets it in front of square. Nice crunching shot from Hussein Talat.
Yeah, that's his first boundary. And quick as he is, even Evan Lewis, who is positioned out in the deep, couldn't get there. So the rainfall or not, this outfield at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy continues to be quite rapid.
Seals can't get there. This is the biggest over of the innings, 10 off it. 88 for 3.
A little bit of indecision from Seals in the deep. A lot of width. Might just be the Q end of the bat.
Straight enough. Yes. Given. It looked pretty straight. Rizwan, I'm sure he's going to review this. Almost sure he will. Yes, he does.
Original decision is out. pitching in line, impact in line, and wickets umpire call. Zaid, you can stay with your original decision of out. Stand by. You're on screen. Signal now.
What a moment for Gudakesh Moti and the West Indies. The Pakistan captain. An important strike. They continue to get key wickets along the way. Rizwan goes for 16, 88 for 4.
Oh, no slip. There is a fourth slip, not a first. Fortune for Hussein Talat.
How often have we seen something like that? You have a slip, but he's not in full slip, and the ball flies in that vicinity.
That's a real beauty. Talat just measuring Roston chase and going aerial through that cover region. Afternoon, Basit Khan.
It is one of his strengths, over extra cover. Saw that in the first ODI too. He loves that region. With the off spinner, he'll target it.
That's out. There was a sound, and the dreaded finger goes up. So a very, very smart catch by Shea Hope. And it's Roston chase with the wicket.
Yeah, that's a fabulous catch. Standing up, and it's the under edge. And to be able to keep low and get your hands to it, that is fabulous keeping. You save that and show that to the kids. That is technique at the very best, but an important breakthrough. Hussein Talat was looking good. He's out for 31. Pakistan 114 for 5.
Glove and another wicket, so that's above average, and that's exceptional from the West Indies. Shamar Joseph, not surprisingly, brings another to the maroon.
West Indies now making serious inroads. Just changing it up this time. Short ball, skid it on too quick, off the glove. Another catch to the captain, but it is West Indies on the charge. Shamar Joseph with the wicket. Salman Ali Agha gone for 9. It's 114 for 6.
Use of feet in the gap, and the timing is superb. So a statement straight away from Hassan Nawaz.
He is the informed player, and he is the informed batter who can hit the ball out of the park. Most comfortable Pakistani batter to hit sixes, and maybe that's just a release.
Umpire Basrat has initiated the covers to come on.
These are the revised playing conditions. 40 overs a side affair, power play overs 8. The first one, then 9 to 32, and overs 33 to 40, the final one, and a maximum of 8 overs per bowler. Edge taken. That guy positioned Moti in a fly slip area just on the 30-yard circle, and it finds him to perfection. Don't you love when a plan comes to fruition? Well planned, well executed, well caught.
The wide plan again. They're persisted with it. And what I love about this fielding position, normal short third is a lot wider. They know the plan, he's executed, and they've set the field to suit. They've been rewarded. Mohammad Nawaz goes for 5, 143 for 7, Pakistan.
Yeah, that's gone. That's really good connection. He's gotten the width, and it's in the direction of the kids. Who's taking the catch? Wonderful strike from Shaheen.
He's gone very wide and makes a shot from Shaheen Shah Afridi even more amazing. He's walked across and clobbered it. Put all the pace back on. Whose job with skill is catching.
Yeah, that's crunched. This is the power of Hassan Nawaz. Exactly what they want. 171 for 7.
He's been able to free his arms and slapping it straight.
So we'll have yet another interruption in play. And I just wonder if that might signal the end of the innings for Pakistan as well. It might well do. This is the Pakistan effort with the bat. Ayub and Shafiq got them off to a start. 37 for that first wicket, but Baba Azam falling for naught against the West Indies. Hassan Nawaz, the top scorer to date, unbeaten on 36. Remember his half-century on debut a couple nights ago. The bowling for the West Indies, a treefer for Jaden Seals. He's completed. As a matter of fact, all of them have completed what they can do in this game with the ball, because the Pakistan innings has ended. Success for all of those bowlers bar Justin Graves.
Again, a look at the revised playing conditions. Second line, the target, 181. There is the disaggregation of bowlers. And it's a near-perfect setting for Brandon King, firstly. One of the two openers. Missed out in the first match, scored only 4. He will want to make amends. He's a talented player. Very easy on the eyes. And his partner, Evan Lewis, he will be smarting because he secured a half-century for himself. He looked quite fluent, so his form good. And both will want to see the West Indies team off to a very good start. Beautiful drive from Lewis. Great intent, great body positioning, and the execution supreme.
A fantastic start for Lewis through the offside. He missing his length, over pitching, but nothing at all wrong with that shot. Lovely cover drive with power.
One of those players who don't really overthink when he's at the crease. Evan Lewis allows his natural talent to come to the fore. Might be pad, but importantly 4 for the West Indies, so just getting too straight on that occasion.
And once the ball nipping back into the right-hander, that's what he's aiming for, but just started too straight.
There is that outside edge. I spoke about him having the ability to take the ball away. He's found the bat of King. First wicket for Pakistan.
Just the start Pakistan and Hassan Ali needed. First over from Hassan Ali just seams away. The edge found. And good catch from Rizwan, made sure he came up. And Hassan Ali celebrates straight away. Pakistan striking with the new ball. Brandon King, he goes for 1, 11 for 1 West Indies.
There was a sound, there was a sound. And there's another wicket as confirmed by the umpire. Will Evan Lewis have a discussion?
A terrific delivery. Seams back in, hits the seam back of a length. And the pad and then the inside edge. The actual movement back of a length from Hassan Ali. He has 2. What a start from him. Evan Lewis out for 7. West Indies in a spot of bother, 12 for 2.
Had a 4 written all over it with the initial movement by Shai Hope. It's one of his favourite strokes and he delivers quite early in this innings.
A perfect start for Shai Hope. A back foot punch for a couple of runs and then a long half volley, but the way that he plays the cover drive, we've seen a few today. That's right up there.
Into vacant territory, and 4. There's your boundary after some time.
Yeah, I mentioned that they're very familiar with his bowling, and Shai Hope does exactly that. Gets into position early, stays low, and rotates with that shot. It's very well pulled into the vacant leg-sided area.
This time to the left of that short third. Rizwan's got to rethink that offside feel, I believe, particularly to Casey Carty. West Indies love it though.
Yeah, again, just good use of the crease from Casey Carty, using the pace but going back and just opening up the scoring on the off. Yeah, nice healthy edge.
Lovely, and he's done his job. The googly again, inviting the shot down the ground by fullness of length. Very good in this return over.
Yeah, excellent from Abra. Again flighted. Casey Carty lured into playing that big shot. And you miss eye hit. He didn't read that googly. Casey Carty goes for 16. West Indies 48 for 3.
That's a good shot. It's a poor delivery. Deserved that, but Shai Hope all over that. West Indies need a few big overs. First ball 6.
And the 50 comes up for the West Indies. Shai Hope, the skipper, bringing up that landmark, and once more batting with great intent. That should be the way he approaches this run chase.
Short ball in the air and out of the park. He is so strong. Massive hit.
And definitely the wrong batter to be bowling this type of delivery. Maybe better off going short to Shai Hope, but not Shafane. He packs a punch. He's built like a boxer, and that is a serious strike. Eases this full toss through that extra cover region. So runs flowing now for Rutherford and the West Indies.
Yeah, maybe overcorrecting. Yes, the short ball, then you don't pitch the ball at all. A full toss, and that is hit through the covers. Yes, the wrist from Rizwan at the moment going in favor of Rutherford.
Make that 4 more. Shafane Rutherford has just placed this one wide of the fielder, deep third.
Yeah, 16 off the over already, and suddenly a little shift towards West Indies. Short and wide, got back to it.
Make this beyond par. Clean strike from Rutherford, and it flies all the way for 6.
The size of the boundary never bothers Rutherford. That is a massive hit over extra cover, inside out. And to be able to clear the fence with ease takes some hitting. Backs away, looking for that gap again. This time it is slightly squarer. The timing is so good that it has beat the man and gone to the fence.
That's a magical stroke from Rutherford. You didn't think it was going to race before, because what he was trying to do initially is to find a gap, give himself room and hit from inside out and use a sharp angle. Sharp angle and enough power to beat the sweeper offside. Bang! That's majestic from Rutherford.
Yeah, he's had enough. He's just seeing ball and hitting ball. This is an absolute power hit that has gone a long, long way.
Enough bat, 50 partnership. Great use of the hands, great adjustment. And the effort too, very good from Shaheen Shah Afridi, but Rutherford wins the race. 16 plus 4, 20 from the over. 101 for 3.
To go with those massive hits, a little deft touch, using the pace and bounce from the off spinner. Shaheen Shah Afridi diving away, makes no difference. West Indies on a roll, Rutherford on a roll.
That's a brilliant delivery. Bounce and turn. Did Shea Hope lose his balance? We'll soon find out. Nifty work from the wicket keeper.
Ball collected cleanly. Yeah, and you can just freeze it there. The batsman is short. Just roll it through. Just want to see if the bell's dislodged. Yeah, I'm satisfied. I'm ready to make my decision for the big screen.
Yeah, decision out. Shea Hope goes for 32 from 35. 102 for 4.
That's in there. Fielder settles under it. Can't keep his composure, Shafin Rutherford. And that's the wicket, the big one that they were after. He is perplexed. A really unforced error here from the West Indies.
Yeah, going for another big hit. Shafin Rutherford got the height. Yeah, but power failure. And makes for an easy catch. He's disappointed. He's in disbelief that he didn't get a hold of it. Yeah, possibly needed to hit a bit flatter in Shafin Rutherford. And he goes for a very well and played innings of 45 from 33.
Balled in the gap and long enough. First boundary in 49 balls, so that releases the pressure.
Yeah, poor delivery. Dropped it very short, ample time to just rock back. But he made sure he hit it well and hit it out of the ground. Much needed for West Indies. It releases a little bit of pressure.
Brilliance from Chase. That's another sweetly timed stroke in that cover region that shows his great class.
Yeah, one over wide mid-wicket and this one over wide mid-off, almost extra cover.
That's in the gap. That's beautifully struck. Quite terrific from Roston Chase. He's moving into overdrive.
It looks like he's found his rhythm. Start of the innings, he was a bit scratchy, but now anything off target is disappearing. That is too short, too wide, and thumped away. hit it very hard, but the placement was excellent.
Top class. 150 comes up for the West Indies, and Roston chase, pun intended, allowing his team to chase this total, and he'll be hoping it's comfortable. Found the gap, magnificent. Chase living up to his name.
This is quality. This is the danger, the threat. I don't mean a bra.
Lovely. What a shot from Justin Graves. He punches his hip because it draws the West Indies to within 8 runs of a series-levering victory, even appreciated by Rizwan.
Grand from Graves, sliding in. They spoke about that reverse swing. He's found his swing.
Four more runs. And West Indies won the toss, doing what they want to do best. They're within 2 of another successful chase. An important win, a series-leveling win. In this second one-day international, Shilfin Rutherford had a lot to do with that, with his cameo against the spin in particular, but finished off by that man Chase, Roston Chase, in tandem with Justin Graves. And the West Indies win here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy by 5 wickets. They moved to 9th position in the rankings, but most importantly, they keep the series alive with 1 game to play. CG United moment of the match justly goes to Jaden Seals, who shifted the balance of power with a double wicket maiden. After Abdullah Shafiq and Saim Ayub got the team off to a good start, he got Ayub for the 2nd time of the series, and then the big wicket of Pakistan superstar Babar Azam. His control of length, his skill, his guile, this young man upwards and onwards. CG United moment of the match.
So a wash-up of this second CG United one-day international. Pakistan, their batting effort interrupted because of the inclement weather. They got to 171 for 7 in 37 overs, and the West Indies, with their target initially of 181, well, they got home to win by 5 wickets.